here just to let you know about a few changes coming up with Patreon and with the channel. Nothing major or huge, I don't think, but I thought I should let people know. If you've been watching this channel for a little while and you've been watching my vlogs and stuff, you know right now I'm kind of crazy busy. Like, besides having a full-time regular person type job, I also, do card readings and stuff, which is great. And then I also have an art project I'm working on. I have an art show, a solo show coming up in a gallery next year, which sounds like a long way away, but it's not, especially when you have to fill that gallery with paintings. And also playing in a band. And then now what's happening is I'm also for subbing into a band that another band I play guitar for sometimes. They're more of an electronic type band, but they do like having a guitar to accompany it. And we're going to be going to the studio, which is really exciting, next month. And we also have another performance coming up, so I'm also spending time on that. So as you can imagine, my schedule is pretty busy. So what I did was I kind of took a step back to look at where I could kind of prioritize my time, because the channel and the Patreon are really important to me and I want to keep doing them, but I want to focus my energy on kind of the stuff that more people seem to be interested in, and on the stuff where I feel like the most sort of passionate about and people seem to be responding to. And this just isn't just like the amount of views. This is also like how engaged people are, like as far as, if people are commenting a lot or they seem to like it. So I'm having to kind of like hone my focus in a little bit more. So what I'm doing, for those that are on the Patreon, just so you know, I'm going to be getting rid of the book club and moving book reviews over to the YouTube channel. So I find that with the book club, I think it's really good. This is like the $1 level. But I find that I don't have time really to read much anymore. So what I'd rather do is, when I do actually finish a book, is let people know whether or not it's worth their time and energy to read it and what I think of it. And I think that would be better off on book reviews on the YouTube channel, because I don't know how often I'm going to finish a book. So I think that that would be better off move there. And what I'm going to do is move the $1 level. I'm going to change it starting April 1st. It's going to be the tarot scopes level, because not everybody watches the tarot scopes. And I think that, it's only $1, and the people that are really interested in the tarot scopes, if they want to check that out, they can check it out there. It's like $1 a month, which is like, less than a coffee for like tarot scopes every week. But I'm going to move that over there. I'm also going to get rid of the, on the YouTube channel, the astro weather. I find that it's not as popular as the tarot scopes, but also it takes a lot of time to prepare for that. And right now I just don't have all that extra time to give. I think what I'm going to do is have a monthly astro chat, where I just talk about the headlines for the month, like things like, upcoming new and full moon, if there's any planets changing signs, if there's anything major going on in the sky for the month. I might just make one video for the month, and that way you're still kind of up on what astrology is coming up, but I'm not, every week spending a lot of time, when right now I just don't have that time right now. So that's one of the changes that's kind of going on. And on the Patreon, the other thing I'm doing is at the $5 level, I have a weekly tarot and a weekly astrology educational video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate, because I was doing 2 videos a week, like one tarot, one astrology. And I think we're going to alternate just because I do have to manage my time a little bit better. So we're doing a tarot card by card series, and then we're also just talking about various astrology basics, like what the planets mean, retrogrades, all that stuff. So I think we're going to alternate on that level. And then I want to focus most of my energy on the coven level and the witch school energy, witch school level. The witch school level, in April, I'm starting a fire module, which is all about spell casting, which is going to be for 3 months. And so I want to give my attention and my time to the coven and to the witch school lessons, because I think those are really where they're the most popular ones, and I think that that's where I can really focus my energy and make sure that they're quality. And I'm not spreading myself too thin because I'm already, pretty busy. So I'm going to, put my attention towards that level. And of course, those who are at the rockstar level, you have the Coven and the Witch School and also your reading that you receive once a month. So I want to make sure I'm focusing my energy there. As for the YouTube channel, what's going to change is that, the tarot scopes, like I said, are moving over to the Patreon. I'm going to make a monthly astrology video, and I'm going to put up, at least one video a week, possibly two. I'm going to aim for two, but promise one. And I'm going to continue to do things like the unboxings, if I get something new, book reviews, talk about tarot, talk about, like I said, do the monthly astrology video, so still talk about astrology, talk about any issues that are kind of coming up in the witchy and new age community, do some like music reviews, things like that, the monthly favorites, the monthly vlogs. That's what people seem to mostly enjoy anyway. So I want to focus my energy. So I'm not, I'm not getting rid of anything, so to speak. I'm just shifting things around a bit to make sure that I'm really focusing and giving time to the things that I think are what people enjoy the most. And also what I think kind of, matters the most as far as like making sure people are, getting value and getting something out of this, or at least being entertained. If this does upset anybody, or if this does, mean that you're not interested in the Patreon or the channel anymore, or whatever it is, then, I sincerely apologize. And, I'm just trying to make sure that I manage everything right now to the best of my ability and make sure that I'm giving people, what I think most people want that are here, because I appreciate all of you. And I want to make sure I'm giving you guys quality content, but not like spreading myself super thin. I was making about 8 or 9 videos a week, which is a lot. So I'm going to be cutting back to about 6 videos a week, which is still a lot. But it's a little bit more manageable. I think that I can manage that a little bit better right now with everything that I have going on. So I hope people are understanding. I also hope you like, I have a new intro you may have noticed to the channel. So I hope you like that as well. I was inspired. I have to give props out to Katie Flowers, changed her intro, and I was like, that's awesome. And it inspired me as well. So I have to give props to her. Credit where credit is due. I also changed up my logo a bit, so let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on, changes? Like I said, they're actually not that huge and dramatic, but I thought I would let you know in case you're like, where did this go, or what's happening with this, so that you just kind of know what's going on with things. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate like all of you that take the time to watch a video, or a thumbs up, or put a comment down. It really means a lot to me, because it's kind of weird sitting and talking to like a camera on a stand, and then other people watch it, and it feels like you're talking in a vacuum a little bit. And then when you see people comment and stuff, then you realize like, oh, you're not just talking into a vacuum, so to speak. So I appreciate all of you that are out there, and for all of your time and energy and support. It means a lot to me. And what's not changing is peace and love and rock and roll.